Oh. Oh yeah. What's going on? Let's see what we got here. Let me share said live with the Discord quick. I got like 20-30 minutes. So we're gonna bang one out quick because I'm bored and I can. Let's see what we got. You know what we gotta do? We gotta update about the chat. Let's mute this so I can watch myself because I'm weird. Move this up, move you down. If that's the case, then I don't gotta pop out the chat. Minimize that. Alright, we're good. I think we're good. Question is, we going up? We're going to look at Cardano quick. That's what we're going to do. We're going to look quickly at the Cardano. I'm starting at the daily. I ain't going crazy. So, a quick peek. Very quick peek. Wait, why is there volume? Did I not mute it? I did not. I mean, shit. Let's get rid of that. On the daily, we can draw this here. I mean, there's... For all you trend lineians. We haven't broke it yet if you really want to get crazy. But... Actually, we'll do this. Structurally speaking, internally. I don't love it, so we're just going to skip it. Because I can. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So, on the daily... on Cardano, we broke bullish, right? But we broke bullish before, and we grabbed some liquidity to come right back down. Now, if you were to, let's, yeah, here it is, right? We got liquidity here, all right? And then we had liquidity here, and we ran this high, okay? We ran this high, and then we continued lower. Now, we got liquidity above. We do. There's some things that don't look so pretty right now. But we just ran this liquidity. So I don't know if it's going to hold up or not. I don't. Ideally, I want this zone. I want this zone. It just makes sense. With that being said, drop back to the daily, you know, and we, so this is a 15-minute, I'm gonna make it soon. This bottom one's a 15-minute demand, and this is an 8-hour order block. So we do have a daily order block here, right? We do have it. No, not bearish, bullish. Right? I'm just gonna mark it. 1 day, and then we're just gonna mark this. This is gonna be 15-minute demand. So yes, we can absolutely, you know, we can absolutely do this. All right, have a good day. That's all I got. You get a 2 day, you get to the 3 day. You know, we're rolling over. We're looking to roll over, and typically, I want this wick to be grabbed. I want this whole damn thing to be taken. So whether we come down that far or not, I don't know. But 3 day, you know, this 1 day is also a 3 day, and within the 1 day, right, 1 day chart, this 1 day order block, right, we got a 3 day. We got a 15-minute at the top. We got a 786 the pull low to high of this move that we've just had. Now, you know, money flow's still in the red, which is the main reason why I am not letting. Let me zoom in for you guys because I know my screen is not the biggest because I have it super small for some reason. But we have bullish divergence from here, right? We're coming down. We're coming up. We've been coming up since way back there. So I'm trying not to let it persuade me too much because, excuse me, I'm itchy. Because even if you get down 4 hour, 3 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, this 1 hour can just roll over. But look at the 2 hour, 3 hour, 4. Like the money flow is still thick in the red. So this can just continue to come down. You know, if we had, say, I don't know, maybe even 30-minute bullish divergence here, right? If we had, you know, down and up, and this was, you know, coming up the whole way, and this did not come down, and we had like a little baby flip here. Okay, we don't have the flip. We don't have that divergence. So I'm expecting to take the low at some point. Hold on, let's check something out. And plus, I did just get short not too long ago. Gosh, a little ginger ale. Now, all that could mean absolutely nothing in the sense, you know, this could be a range. We swept this low. What did I do? Right, this whole thing could just be kind of like a range. Swept the low, you know, we could maybe take this low a little bit and then continue our asses back up. But you get in that 15-minute, like, look at this bearish divergence and curvature, right? I really do think we need some bullish divergence to come in. I think it would just be a cherry on top, and it you know, there's a lot of liquidity below. So I'm not saying there's not liquidity above, but it would make sense to me, especially on the daily time frame, right? You see, this is the daily pull, okay? I'm just gonna move this guy up. You know what I'll do? That's okay. We'll leave it there. And then we're gonna pull 4 hour just from here, just for argument's sake. Boom, boom, boom. I say boom, 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 and everybody say ayo, ayo. I'll get a boom, boom, boom. No, I don't like it. I really don't love any of this shit. But I mean, there's arguments to be had. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the 3 hour. Okay, yeah, boom, 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 boom. I still don't love any of it, but we're just gonna go top down because these candles are being stupid, being silly. So we'll do that. We'll do this, and we do have a 2 candle pullback here, and then we have this, and then we have this. See, that's why I didn't want to do this time frame. Don't love that. We're just gonna skip down to here, skip down to there. Boom, boom, boom. You know. And now we're continuing back up. Oh, and now we just took this low, so. Right? Good? Good. What does that mean? Well, it means the 3-hour structural low got SFP'd here, and then we had a little bit of liquidity here, and that got SFP'd as well. So we can absolutely roll back up. We are putting in, actually, some 3-hour bullish divergence, potentially. Right? What is this? Yeah, right, we are. Not from back here, but from here. And even very locally, right? We are. If we print a green dot, it would make sense. You got to take it level by level, right? There's a lot of shit going on. We'll hop over to Bitcoin too, but you know, it would make sense to bounce here. I am short. Why? Because we came up into here. Excuse me. We flipped bearish. We came back up. I got short right here. Even if it was a little, I market smashed and it was like down here somewhere. What size account you want to give me? 10 G's? Just make it 100 for argument's sake. If this fucking plays out, see, this is what 20% looks like on a $100,000 account. This is what big people do. This is what the big people do, right? Because we keep doing it. There's so many trades to be had. So many. And when you don't have them, you set a limit and you wait, you walk away, whatever it may be. You know, you're waiting for divergences. Boom, boom, boom. SFP, we came up. Where did we come up to? We didn't quite take the high. Bearish divergence. Maybe we're going to take the low, right? If we don't take the high, we're going to take the low at some point, right? One of them has to be taken. So this is the trade I'm in. This is the hopes, because on the 5-minute, like I said, we came into this zone of supply. We did change, and this is the low. Now, once again, you zoom out, and if we do take this, put in some bullish divergence, we can absolutely bounce. It's Friday, right? The weekend's coming. But I mean, if I can get down to here somewhere, I'm happy. I'll put full TP here. But I mean, I have target ones here, where this thing goes. Golden pocket. 8-hour, I'll take that 8-hour OBIM, and this 15-minute with the 786 and the daily order block. I'll take that all day. And if I can add, I'll add. You know, I wish I got it up here. This is a perfect short. This was perfect. Right? What did we do? We came up. Oh, no. Wrong one. It's up here. And we flipped. Well, you set your limit. Shit, you could have went long here too. This would have been a beautiful long into that short. Right? Don't think we're going up forever. Bearish divergence coming in. I don't know if I would necessarily take this long, but this is the short I would have taken. My back. I gotta start fucking working out. I'm getting like all hunchback and shit. You know, I mean, ideally up here, you could target the low, right? I wouldn't target that low that I have marked there. I'd probably target this one. But there's so many, like I said, there's targets to be had in between. Like, for instance, this guy right here. Right? This is the target. This is the TP. And once we break through that, I mean, honestly, like you can TP here. You can look to add on this one, TP here, TP here. But in a perfect world, we'll find the time frame. Let's see. There it is, right? And there's definitely an order block here, so I would probably, let's see if there's got to be an order block there. There it is, right here. I would front run this all day long. And we're looking like that, you know, and because this would be my golden pocket bounce. And then I'm targeting the low. I would also TP on the 786. Why? Because we're bullish, right? The structure is absolutely bullish. Cal, what's up, brother? You know, so this is how I would look, and then I'd add where I could if I could. I, however, did not get in on this trade because I suck. I don't remember why I didn't get on this trade. It's my time. What day was this? Wednesday. I don't know. But same thing here, right? We broke bearish. We came back up. Shit, you didn't get in here and you saw us come back up. The second you see this candle close, I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? This is it right here. I mean, shit, guys. Love that, Max. I love that. Yeah, you can market smash something like this, right? Absolutely all day long. Because you may not get the retest, right? So the S&P, the change. Do we have a 1 minute, actually? No. But that's on you guys. It's up to you guys how you want to play that. But it played out beautifully, right? Took a lot of time. If you want to, you take this. And then when you get that change, take a little bit of profit. And then if you get a retest, you re-add. But you have high confidence that we're going to go. And this would not be for me. It would be this one. And we eventually did come down and hit it. Don't go breaking my heart. There it is. Trade done. Right, but that was a beautiful one. I didn't get it. I didn't get this full trade either. I got in. I want to say I got in on the first leg here, and then I got wicked out. I did not get back in. Hurts. But, whoa. What's going on here? What is this? You fucking good at it. Excuse me. Yeah, we got bearish divergence, but we have a nice little trigger wave forming here on the 5 minute for the upside. Money flow's coming up on the 10. The 12's iffy. The 15 looks like it wants to roll over down. Oops. It's gonna stat me out. I have my stop loss in profit literally right here. Yeah, because I'm not willing to lose anything. I should have taken some profit here, but what are you going to do? I was talking. But it shouldn't. Maybe it wants higher. Maybe it wants a 786. We'll see. We'll see what it does. And don't forget to take some profits, though, Max. Definitely take some profits. Yeah, I mean, in a nutshell, on Cardano, that's what I'm looking at. And I'm looking at Cardano because it's playing nicer, and it's making more sense for Brian than Bitcoin is. Like it or don't, it is what it is. See, here we hit the 786. Come on. Nope, there it is. Goodbye. There it is. Break even. That hurts my heart. Well, let's take another peek, shall we? Let's say, the 15 minutes looking juicy. Now it is, at least. Let's do this. I'm going to put one right here on this 15 minute. Yeah, let's do it. Hang tight. No, brown cow. How's everyone else doing? What do you guys got going on this weekend? Anything good? so that's in. It's probably going to get blasted through. Yeah, I mean, think about it, Max. Technical targets. How do you find them? How do you find your technical target? Well, it depends on your strategy. It depends on what you're doing. But for me, say somehow you enter that trade, target. You get in here somewhere, target. I don't like that trade though. I wouldn't have gotten on this one. This one potentially, target. 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 And then eventually you're just wrong. Right? Eventually you're wrong. But you see all this bullish divergence coming in. You're like, wait a second. Let me, maybe, you know, I don't know. That's why risk management is so important. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I like that. I'm not, the money flow's got me feeling a certain type of way, but we'll see what happens. The 2 minute broke bullish. 4 minute didn't. 3 minute didn't. Like nothing else did. So let's see what happens. Yeah. I mean, those are the scenarios, right? Either we bounce here, we keep going. So you know, if you gotten along here on the I wouldn't have gotten in here personally, but I mean, how's this retest look? Definitely an entry here. Definitely an entry there. But I mean, you're risking it coming back. So I mean, technical target, if you do enter here, technical target for that entry is here. Unless for some reason this is a higher time frame entry zone, you try and get in a low time frame, and then eventually you take profit number one, you're hoping to run it all the way up. But those people who are making money, they're taking profits, guys. They're taking profits. Trust. You don't take profit, you don't make money. How are you going to do this if you don't make money? Go to Bitcoin. The Bitcoin daily looks like shit. Right? What are we doing? Well, first things first, let's back off a little bit. We're in the long zone, right? We're in demand. We're on the 786, I assume. Yeah, swung failed at 786 in Brian's terms. We have a daily order block right here that we came into. Right? So we have reasons to come up. But now we're at the golden pocket of the daily pull. Right? For shorts, you pull top down. For longs, you pull. For shorts, you pull down. Longs, you pull up. I mean, it's just easy. Easier way to remember it. Hold on. Let's see. We have daily bearish divergence printing. What about 2-day? No, but we have 2-day hidden bearish divergence, 16-hour bearish divergence printing, which doesn't always mean too much because we do have bullish divergence on the 12-hour. We do have bullish divergence on the 16-hour as well. Do you have it on the daily? I didn't even look. No, I'm not worried about this guy back here because this bullish divergence already played out. Right, and then like the same thing for like this 12-hour, right? bullish divergence, bearish divergence, you know, we could come way back down. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to go up to 127, 150,000, but it would be likely if we came down to here first, right? Especially where we're bouncing, or rejecting, I should say. Yeah, SFP, look at that, you can't make this up. So this red line here is our, it's a weekly trend line for the bull market. Taking it from the low, and touch this, and just run it up. So, you know, we close below it on the weekly, higher time frames too. And it's the golden pocket, and we're potentially about to break structure. So if we do get this lower time frame structure, let's call it the hourly, because we did get on the hourly, and we did get a retest on the hourly, and another retest, I mean, right? Does that not make sense? Did it tap me in? No, so close. Don't you dare. Solo poquito más. I'm not in yet. It just missed. I mean, 4 hour, I'm not going to count that because I don't like the way that is. But the 3 hour, right? If we close this 3 hour candle in 30 minutes below here, even if we come back up, it will make sense to kind of come back down. So don't throw it away, you know? Don't throw it away. Even if we do continue higher, a rejection here makes sense even to come down into here, even to come down all the way down here, right? And still continue up. So, I mean, time will tell, but let's see something. We did touch 786, but not this pull. We front ran it just a little bit. No! Stop it. Go, 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 go. Excuse me. Right, and then we got bearish divergence here on the 6 hour. Bearish divergence here on the 4 hour. 1 hour, 2. Right? Boom, boom. It's babyish, but it's there. And then this little trigger wave is the retest. You know? Looks good to me. And this is definitely a zone that makes sense to long. Grab the liquidity from here. SFP it. Makes sense to long. But I don't know. You can't. I mean, look at this curvature, right? Bearish divergence, curvature, bearish divergence, curvature. It makes sense, right? Come on over. Show me the money. Yeah, it's all healthy too, right? We have retests and everything, so. I don't know what the heck this guy is, but look at this. Look at the money flow. It would make sense. Let's draw it. Let's draw it. Ready? I'm in. Right? Wouldn't it make sense? Just to roll right over here. Come down, put some localized bearish or bullish divergence in. It would make sense to Brian. But that's all I got, guys. I mean, I gotta go get my kid in like 5-10 minutes. So, but I just want to do a quick update for the weekend. I don't know exactly what I'm looking to happen, as we SFP'd this low on Bitcoin, but we did break bearish, and this is a short zone. So, honestly, I'm expecting the continuation down, and even if we come up a little bit, like I'm still, you know, I'm expecting somewhere to get down in here somewhere. 89, we'll call it 92.6 to 89 minimum is what I'm looking at some point. It may not be today, may not be right now. It may range, and on Sunday it happens. I don't know. It may happen on Monday. But that's what I'm looking for. And I'm at dead break even on this trade right now. So come on, just give me a little bit of. Oh wait, no, this one. I don't care about you. Care about you, and I care about you. Yep. Yep. That's it. That's simple. I wait. I'm not. I did get short again, but now I wait. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. I'll look at it again on Sunday. And this can absolutely roll over to, or bounce, I should say, roll upwards. What do you call a roll that goes up? Right, it's rolling to the upside. Who rolls to the upside? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, like look at these higher time frames too. Now, grain of salt, right? This can do a little red dot, green dot shit too, but if we even get a red dot, like look at this, right? My freaking drawing just sucks, but you get the gist, right? You see it. Grind? Maybe. I'd just call it Snoop Dogg because he's rolling. And he's definitely getting up. It's snooping. That was stupid, but it's not wrong. Yeah, right. So from back here, up, down, down. So even if we do, you got to keep in mind too, right? Even if we get upwards of, and I'll take these wicks, 94. We'll call it 95 even. Upwards of 110. We'll call it 111. So 99, yeah, 99 even to likely 111 even. Strong rejection zone. Don't forget it. No, don't you do it. Let's see something quick. We'll see if it gets me or not. And I didn't give it this much room. I gave it that much room. Look at that candle. Why? Because it stopped a lot of people out. That's why. A lot of people entered and a lot of people sold. Or a lot of people bought, so scooped them up. I mean, keep in mind, right? It's Friday. Fridays are ass cheeks. Late day Friday and Saturday are ass cheeks. At least to me. Yeah, we got room. Not much, but don't forget your kid. That's crazy. It just opened. It's probably going to continue up. I mean, it's a 786, the 5-minute high. There's a chance, but like the oscillator looks pretty healthy. 2-minute looks healthy. That looks healthy. Stopped out. Why? It didn't even get up there yet. Man, that's bullshit, man. It didn't even get up there yet. Just sucked me in. Well, it is what it is. I still think we should reject here, but higher time frame, say potentially a little higher. Maybe I should have waited for Bitcoin to get up a little higher, but it is what it is. I got to get the kid anyway, so I can't really stare at it. So yeah. Yep. What about you? See if it rejects right here. Minute, yeah. I mean, once again, like I said, where that S&P was down low, it makes sense for a rotation up, but I just wanted to see that divergence. But I mean, we could have a V-shaped recovery. It's looking pretty fucking strong. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. We rotate up, I wouldn't be surprised. We fall down, I also wouldn't be surprised. But if we do rotate here, I am expecting this high to be taken, minimum this high. Just because we just grabbed all the liquidity here. So we came down, grabbed it, maybe that's the fuel we need to get up. Maybe. So keep an eye out for that, guys. And I'll be on next week. I got my call Monday with the community, and then after that, maybe I'll do like a Monday or Tuesday call here. I got to come up with a schedule. But we'll see. Alrighty.